opportunity to stand before you a few weeks ago. I'll keep my remarks brief, but I just want to add on to what Rose said so eloquently. I represent one of the resources that she's talking about. And so sometimes things happen in our families and with our loved ones and we don't know what to do. There is a community resource that you can reach out to 24/7 that can provide you some guidance and some support, and that is Behavioral Health Response. We have been in existence over 23 years, almost 24 years next month, and we provide 24/7 crisis intervention support for the entire eastern region of Missouri. So that includes your area, St. Louis City, St. Louis County, about 9 different surrounding counties. And what happens is you call the 24/7 hotline, and even the number that Rose provided will come to BHR if you're here locally. But the local number is 314-469-6644. And we did send some cards to your church office where if you have family members or young people in your neighborhood, anybody who needs the number, you can give those cards out. You call that number 24/7. They are going to speak to a trained clinician. We use all paid staff. We're a professionally staffed call center who will listen to what's going on with them, who will ask them the right questions to determine are they at risk for suicide, so that we can put steps in place to prevent that death from happening. Suicide is absolutely preventable. I love the yellow in the room. I'm not sure if you are aware or not, but this is Suicide Prevention Month, and yellow is the color of suicide prevention. And so suicide is preventable. One of the biggest things that we talk about all of the time is just ask the question. Be courageous enough, be brave enough, be compassionate enough to ask the question. Are you thinking about suicide? And that opens up permission for that person who's having those thoughts. It lets them know you're safe, I can talk to you, we'll figure this out, let's do something, even if it's just to keep you safe for right now. Might not have all of the answers to keep you safe forever, but let's keep you safe for right now to get you to the next moment. And so I will be here for the duration of the panel, happy to answer any specific questions, but want everyone to know, in addition to the things that I shared last time, that there is a resource available for your community 24/7, free of charge, right? There is no charge. We will even come out and do a face-to-face assessment if it's a situation that warrants face-to-face. And that is no charge, and help to get linked to ongoing services like counseling through Bridges to Care and Recovery. And so it's a resource that's available to you. Please reach out and use it.
And what Angela was saying too is our organization offers 5 sessions of free counseling, and we will extend it. It is free. And we will connect you to the counselors that you need to go to, no questions asked, especially if you don't have health insurance.
Okay, before I introduce Reverend Jermaine Alberti, I'm just going to give a little spiel about JP, as you all know JP. JP started out his life, and this is how he told his story. His life started rough. He came at 29 weeks instead of 40. He weighed 2 pounds 9 ounces. He battled that, conquered, and was able to attend regular school and everything. In school, guess middle school is when he became a victim of bullying. And he dealt with it until one day he had enough, and one thing led to another, and police had to be called. And but as far as I was concerned, he did what he had to do, because I had been to the school and they just wanted to say he wanted to fit in. But that bullying led on into high school. In high school, JP thought about killing himself. I never picked up on it as his mom. I just thought JP was a quiet kid, come in, go to his room, close his door. But those days he was sitting in his room crying. And nowhere, he didn't want to bother me about it. He didn't want to bother his auntie about it. He didn't want to bother his grandmother about it. But he said he prayed and he read the word.
Amen.
And even though he did all that, and he conquered and graduated from high school, before he did all that, he said he was successful because he became his own person. He found himself, and he found that in a passion for love and fitness. So JP has obtained his associate's degree in kinesiology and has decided to go on to become a physical therapist.
Amen.
So that's why you all don't see him at church a whole lot, because he's now a manager of a AT&T store trying to make money to pay for schooling. But you would appreciate it more so hearing it from him. But I just gave you a little spiel that if we had one among our own, that you looked at him, he had everything. But he fought that thought of taking his life.
Amen. Amen.
So, in saying that, I would like to introduce a friend and a colleague, my first aid mental health instructor. And he is like an awesome mental health first aid instructor in the country. I don't even know if he knows that he's actually sitting in St. Louis right now, because every time I look around, one day he's in Vegas, one day in LA, and then 3 days later in the Virgin Islands. So anyway, I'd like to bring Reverend Jermaine Alberty, who has worked in the mental health field as an educator and trainer for 12 years and is a national trainer in mental health first aid. He is executive director of Pathways to Promise and senior pastor of Bethel Baptist Church. Reverend Alberty has a bachelor's degree in business management and a master's of divinity degree. He resides in Columbia, Missouri. He is co-author with Rose Jackson Beavers, A Bottle Up Inside African American Teens in Depression.
Amen.